Hey everybody, Uncle Snuzzy here. Just wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit about the feud coming up in, looks like I timed this video to be in exactly 1 day. And incidentally, today is June 12th, 2020. And this is National Jerky Day and National Peanut Butter Cookie Day. Two foods that I actually enjoy quite a bit. Peanut butter cookies happen to be my favorite cookie. You can pretty much put peanut butter in almost anything and it tastes better to me. I'm sure that could be challenged, but yeah, love me some peanut butter cookies. And like some beef jerky. Causes some tooth issues that require some dental floss after, but happen to enjoy it. Often wonder who originally decided to dry out a cow and eat it. But I guess there was a lot of experimenting going on in the older days. But anyway, love both of those. So back to the feud. Don't really want to talk about general feud strategy. I've got some videos where I'll discuss that more in depth. So you can go back and look at some of the other videos I have, and you can find those. Still kind of new to how to use YouTube, so I'm gonna try to have links to those videos at the end of this video, but I don't know if that's gonna work out or not. I've never tried to do that before. Anyway, but if you subscribe to the channel or you go through my videos, you can find the other videos that I've done concerning feuds and general feud strategy. A couple of things that I might experiment with this weekend to see if they improve on my feud strategy is at a real high level. I generally recommend that you only bring less than the maximum amount of people you can bring, and that you try to have them all relatively equal in strength. I'm going to experiment a little bit with maybe bringing one strong person, a bunch of people that are kind of equal in strength, and then two really weak, and see how well that works out. Because one of the things you can sometimes run into is somebody that's your opponent. You can beat everybody but one person in their roster. So maybe if you brought somebody a little bit stronger to clean up that, maybe that would be more effective. I might play with that this weekend. But all in all, go back and look at my strategy videos. My experience with them has been they work pretty well. And the purpose of those videos were how to get people who are still working on strengthening their rosters to put up nice feud scores. So, I've been in this game a long time. I'm blessed with a really strong roster. I can go really strong in feuds, but I understand that a lot of people are still working on their roster. So how can you put up a nice big feud score while still not necessarily having the strongest roster in the world? So that's what those videos are about. Go take a look. They're kind of long, but there's a lot of information in them that I think you'll find useful. So this particular feud, when I look at this feud, thinking about the general strategy that I talk about and share, there are quite a few spots in this feud where people are probably going to have some success filling spots in the roster. Eyeballing it, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these spots are probably easily filled by just about everyone. Usually somebody has at least one Macho Man. The Madness Macho Man's pretty common. So if you're looking at the strategy that I recommend, what you would probably do, since 6 of those spots are easily filled, is you'd probably bring 4 people to fight, and then bring 2 of the weakest people you possibly can, and that will give you some pretty good matchups during the feud. You could conceivably see quite a few people bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Probably this one will be the least common. So you could try to bring 6 fighters and 2 scrubs, but you run the risk of running into some people that only brought 6 people, and you might end up facing people that have some stronger people that way. So if you wanted to play it on the safe side, go 4 fighters, 2 scrubs, If you want to be a little more aggressive, maybe you got a lot more health packs, you're willing to take some hits along the way, maybe bring 6 fighters and 2 scrubs. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was who are some ideas of some people that you can put in some of these slots that will benefit from these line fills. Now, the people I'm going to share with you, it's not an exhaustive list. It's the list that came to me. I don't remember everybody's moves. I don't remember what everybody does, but the ones that I do, I am familiar with. I thought I would put together a list so you could see it. And it's really only important if you can fill the line, right? So there's a bonus in each of these lines that you get if you fill it, right? So if you fill the bottom 4, you're going to get starting black move points +2, multiply gem strength +2. So if you don't fill that, you don't get that bonus. So the people I'm about to share with you, it's completely pointless, right? So if you are deciding to go with my strategy and bring 4 wrestlers and 2 scrubs, try to fill one of these lines. So maybe this is, you fill these 3 and then you only fill 2 down here, and maybe you put a scrub up here or something like that, but at least get 1 line fill bonus. And again, if you're going to go aggressive and you're going to go 6 wrestlers that you're going to fight with and 2 scrubs, then maybe look to fill these 2 lines and then put a scrub up here and then another scrub in one of these other spots. But the idea is get the fill bonus. And one of the things that's pretty common that trips a lot of people up is they think that if they fill these 3 spots, they're going to get this bonus for everyone. No, you're going to get that bonus for these 3 people. Unless Scopely screws it up, then you're going to get a bonus for nobody. But which has happened in a lot of feuds, unfortunately, where the bonuses just don't work. But anyway, so, if you fill this line and you get starting red MP +2 plus the 50% gem damage, then what I'm going to share with you is basically, if you fill one of these lines, what are some people you can put in either of these spots that really, any of these spots that really take advantage of all of that. So again, top line, starting yellow MP +2 and war score increase of 10%, which the war score increase, that's great to have, but it doesn't really do anything in terms of wrestler choice. This one is starting red MP +2 and then 50% all gem damage. So I'm going to make some recommendations of, if you fill this line, who to put there. And then finally down here at the bottom, starting black MP +2, multiply gem strength +2, make some recommendations there. So here we go. All right, so if anybody wants this after I'm done, let me know in the comments of the video or let me know on Discord, and I will put this out there for people to grab to give them some ideas. So top row right, Showboat. Remember, this is if you can fill the topmost line. Topmost line is the brand new Ultimate Warrior, and then any Showboat wrestler. So here are some people that would work well in the fact that you get a +2 MP to yellow, right? So Zombie Kane, the Godfather, Andre the Giant, the Big Show, NWO Showboat version, Booker T, Rikishi, Braun Strowman, the Showboat Ricochet, and Dusty Rhodes. All would benefit quite well from having what you get in that top row, which is starting yellow MP +2. Okay, and then this middle row right here, red MP +2 and gem damage. Here are some people for red MP. So middle row left is an acrobat row. There are not a lot of acrobats that would benefit from a red MP gain. The acrobat Ricochet, if you're lucky enough to have him, and if you do, I kind of don't like you. Just kidding. I like you just fine, but I want your Ricochet. But if you have that Ricochet, he benefits from a red MP boost. And Sting, the acrobat Stinger Sting, can also benefit from a red MP boost, right? So not a lot of choices there. And remember, you can put anybody you want that fits the spot, right? These are just people that would benefit from having those red MP bonuses in this particular case. And then Madness, Showboat Savage, red MP benefit there. He's got 2 red MP moves. They're really low charge, so those moves plus the +2 benefit, and if you happened to purchase the MP perk benefit, those 2 red moves without any MP trainer at all are going to be ready to go right out the gate turn 1. You can fire off those moves, so that's pretty awesome. And then over here on the powerhouse side, Zombie Rock, Scott Hall, Lex Luger, the Phenom Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Kane, Shelton Benjamin. A lot of people might have Shelton Benjamin. He would really benefit from being in that middle row. Drew McIntyre, and then also Roman Reigns has some nice red moves that you could use there. And, Roman Reigns has always been kind of problematic because it takes a while to get his moves charged. Once you get his moves charged, he's pretty lethal. But it's just getting that charge up, right? So if you have Sting, the red MP trainer, and you have Roman Reigns, that would actually be a pretty nice one to put there if you fill that row. All right, bottom row. Starting black MP +2, multiply gem strength +2. Now, there isn't necessarily people who benefit from both in all of these spots, but there are people that may benefit from one or the other, so that's where I kind of went with that. So, bottom row left, kind of in a way designed for Hulk Hogan, really. He's got black moves. He's got multiply gem moves. That's like the spot was basically they just decided that's where Hulk Hogan should go. Other people that could benefit from being in that spot, Iron Sheik, not really his normal move set, but there is a move set that could benefit from that. Ultimate Warrior and interestingly enough, Big John Studd. I would personally put someone who doesn't benefit from the line fill bonus in as my powerhouse than to use Big John Studd because he's just, how can I put this lightly? He's awful. He's just awful. Bottom row, mid left, Trickster. So the Trickster Andre the Giant, the 8th wonder of the world, the Rated R Edge, massive benefit from there being a black perk there for Rated R Edge. He's got 2 really good black moves that'll just be ready to go really early. That Hulk Hogan's the Hollywood Hulk Hogan. He'd benefit really well from that black charge as well. Undertaker, there's the Dead Man Undertaker. He's got a submission move that'll be ready to go really fast with that. Farouk, Trickster Big Show. Interesting that there's an opportunity for Greg Valentine in this feud. Would be nice bonus there. George Steele, kind of underrated. That black MP +2 is going to get him going really fast. George Steele is kind of random, but kind of destructive, right? So getting those black moves charged super fast and getting off those moves. It may just be one black move. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've used him, but I think he's kind of a dark horse candidate for this spot. And then Nakamura. Don't use Nakamura all that much. That's the zombie version of him. But again, the black bonus to MP helpful there. Bottom row, middle right is for a Legends Showboat. If you have Slick Ric Flair Showboat, this spot is kind of made for him. This is a great spot. You're gonna get. He's got a strong multiply gem move. You add that with Matt Hardy to give him another +2 with the multiply gems, and then if you went in and bought the multiply gem perk, Ric Flair in that spot is gonna be just lethal. Roddy Piper would benefit from the +2 black MP. Get his moves going really good. Roddy Piper's an awesome recycler, so you're just getting started with his moves right off the bat. Really great. Dusty Rhodes, haven't used him as much, but when I looked at his move set, it looked to me like the black moves kind of helped get his yellow moves started, and so he'd be a good fit there as well. Bottom row right, Striker, Scott Hall, the bludgeon version of Luke Harper, really benefiting mostly from the multiply gem benefit, but it also helps get his finisher moves started faster by having +2 MP there. That is the Hall of Fame Booker T. So you would actually use, a lot of people will use the move set where he uses his power gems to wear his opponents down. This time you would actually switch to using the one where you're using his green moves that have the multiply gems, but you would use his black move to fill those green moves and blow up those multiply gems for huge damage. That is the NWO version of Bret Hart. Bret Hart is the NWO version, huge gem damage guy. If you put his 2 black moves and his red move in there with a Bray Wyatt or whatever as a black move trainer, he's going to be ready to go like right off the bat and just get started doing a ton of gem damage. Neidhart really benefits from the multiply gems. Vince McMahon has 2 yellow moves and a black move. The black move actually fills his yellow moves, so that's a great opportunity to fill that black move really fast and get his yellow moves going. Ricky Steamboat, I put him in here because he has I think a black finisher move, and so that would get that black finisher move going faster, but his benefit from this is kind of slow, but it's still there. Baron Corbin, multiply gem guy, huge benefit there. Aleister Black, black moves, huge benefit there. He's kind of a recycler guy, so huge benefit to get those black moves going. And then finally, the co-owner version of Ric Flair. Again, black moves are a priority for him, so getting that black move bonus would be helpful. All right, and that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys some ideas of some people you could put in those slots. And again, if you have some time to kill, go check out those Feud strategy videos that I was talking about. They're really designed for people that don't have just, a roster loaded with 4-star silver and 4-star gold people to throw in feuds, right? So how can you get the highest score you can in Feud in the shortest amount of time? And that's what those strategy videos are about. All right, gang, and that's it for me now. Good luck in the Feud, and I'll catch you on the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.